Good morning, guys. My day is starting out with spraying weeds. I'm just filling the tank right now, and I'm gonna go finish that patch of triticale that I missed before because of the wind. There's almost no wind this morning, which is fabulous. So I can get that done. And then I want to hit a couple of these other spots where I can use the Roundup. I'm going to hit a couple more of these patches with the Roundup to get a complete kill on it, like behind the shop and the pig barn, and over by all our equipment that I'm hoping we're going to get figured out and cleaned up eventually. And then I need to clean this out really good and set it up to just do 2,4-D, which won't kill my grass, it'll just kill the weeds. And I need to go back through some of these pastures and get the thistles, and most of the hound's tongue has died, which is really great. So I'm just up against thistles coming now that the weather's warming up again. So I need to get another coat of spray on that and get those taken care of, because what we've done so far this year has really been helping our thistle issue. But I do know a couple of these fields, they need hit again. So that's basically what my morning's about. And when I get to doing something different, oh, I know what I got to do today. My quail started hatching. So I need to take the chickens out of the brooder because they're almost too big for it now, and get them put into a different trough, basically. And then bring some of my, get that cleaned out, and then set it up to bring the quail down. So that'll probably be an after lunch project. Completely irrelevant to what I'm doing today, but remember, a month or so ago, we went and got all these, well, they were mink cages is what they were, and we bought them for the quail. And I've been asking my husband, when are we going to get them set up? What's the plan? And he tells me the other day he's got the whole quail cage situation figured out. I said, great. So when do I get my cages for my quail? Because I have 80 in the incubator right now. They started hatching, and this was before they'd started hatching, but while they were still in the incubator. And true to form, because we are great starters, not so great finishers, he's got it all figured out, but it's just going to have to kind of slide in with everything else we have going on, and the 10 things we still haven't gotten to that we are so far behind on that we really need to get to. But yeah, we're still going to use them. He has a plan. Maybe next year we'll put that plan into action. I keep thinking, over the winter we'll have time for all this stuff, and over the winter we have other projects that we never seem to get to, the projects we planned for winter. But I think I am pretty close to being done with the spraying. I've got maybe enough chemical for 2 more loads. Then it will be lunchtime and time for me to switch my birds all around and figure out the rest of the afternoon. I think I have sprayed everything I could possibly spray for the moment. Oh, apparently my dogs have dumped stuff over. Made a nice obstacle course in here. Hold a second. Quick update on the barn. This side we're almost done with. He had to get some work done last night. Like I said, he was on call all weekend because he is short a person, and so this is as far as we got last night before we had to leave. And so this, I don't know, maybe 2 more hours and we should have this all cleaned up. But this entire half is done. So I would probably start setting this up. The issue is I don't want to block the doorway or mess up if he needs to back up or something. So I'm going to not do anything yet. When he gets home tonight, we are bringing the sheep in because I have everything that is going to lamb is a first timer. And I am not going to go and try to find lambs and hope moms stay with lambs out back. Hopefully we can get the rest of it done today. Probably tomorrow, because if we bring the sheep in tonight, separate them off, we won't have time for this. Yeah, it's welcome to our lives. Garden is doing really good and the weeds are doing really good. I got to get in here and weed this thing like, oh, probably tomorrow since I'm just about to start water. But even my peas are coming up right in through here. And then sunflowers, corn, tomato plants are getting eaten by something because they are disappearing. They're not dying, they are like disappearing, getting pulled out of the ground. Don't have a clue what that's all about. But my onions are doing fabulous, and so are the potatoes. Yep, can't complain. They're so tiny. I forget how tiny they are. So six quails so far. We've got food, water, and I'm going to put the heat lamp in here, get them all nice and toasty warm. Well, I'm shocked. That is where Ned eats. This is where Dudley eats. Dudley just kicked Ned out of his spot. He has rose up on the totem a little bit, I guess. Huh. Changing of the guard.